What's up, guys? I'm the man behind your kill cam, the one, the only... Who am I? Because that's a really good question that I kind of asked myself over the past couple months. Is who really is this dude who now goes by the name that he has for, the whole life, but now all of a sudden he moves up to Boston and he's a completely different guy. Ever since I closed out my channel when I was known as Smug, and I am still Smug in ways, but I'm not known as Smug, for the past 3 years in college, I don't know who I am anymore. Because apparently, the dude that's using my identity likes sports now, and wants to be the next Jim Nantz, and is really gung-ho about all these different sports and video games. Who the hell cares about that? It's nerdy stuff. It's not going to get you popular. It's not going to get you jobs. And it was what I was telling myself for the past 3 years or so, and it sucked. And I did well, granted. I had a lot of good internships. I learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot through a lot of different classes and jobs and whatever I do. But I just don't like what I do. That's just the short of it. I like the people that I work for. I think that earning money is good. But at the end of the day, I always feel like I'm not doing what I really want to. And that is video games and esports. Because the old James, 3 years ago when he was sitting around in New York, wanted to be a guy on YouTube who made gameplay commentaries, who hung out with the community, whose best friends were Ocean, James, and Zach, and also Wes and Jimmy or Chaosic Silencer, or, wanted to know Trevor or T. Martin. And then he just disappeared for 3 years, and he went missing in action. And I don't know why he took so long to basically come to his senses and realize that he's not the sports guy. He's not the guy who can or wants to name the backup left guard of the Tennessee Titans. Because the old James wouldn't give a shit about that guy. He'd give more of a crap of what the most recent roster changes were for the Call of Duty circuit, or how the movement system in Infinite Warfare may or may not affect that league, or what the heck is even happening with the Halo Championship Series down in Orange County right now in the tournament. But apparently, I've been telling myself that I need to like sports because, it makes me more popular. It makes me more open to jobs. It makes me overall someone who is marketable more than just a guy who plays video games and wants to make it his career. Well, screw that. I think this is just finally the time where I make a video and I restart my channel. And it goes along with really me becoming a writer on Gamers.com. Shout out to them for making me a guy who can write about esports. I'm having a great time covering, the Halo Pro circuit. And I'm really looking forward to Call of Duty. I've dabbled in CSGO. I've gone into all these great things. And heck, I may be going to an event by the end of the year. An esports event, which I've never been to and I've always wanted to. But the reason why I've never been to those is because I've been so wrapped up with going to sporting events and trying to pigeonhole myself into that. When in reality, there's 100,000 people out there that are totally more interested in sports journalism than I am. Now, is this to say that I'm really much done with that? No, because I'm getting paid. And it's great. And what I'm learning in my classes that have to do with that, and what I'm learning on the job, is stuff that I can use for whatever I do in the future. But my future isn't really in prime time. That's why I guess I chose I am not prime time. I guess I don't see myself as, the primetime guy in CBS or NBC Sports or Fox Sports as their guy, even though I basically said that for every internship I got. I said, yes, I want to be the next Joe Buck. Yes, I want to be the next Jim Nantz. That's great, but it's not me. Because at the end of the day, I see myself calling the Call of Duty World Championships out in California. I see myself calling the HCS Pro Circuit. I see myself going around the world to call League of Legends or CSGO or whatever. Anything. I see myself reviewing games. I see myself making YouTube videos. I see with interacting with an internet community. I see myself being friends with the Ocean OPZ and Who's Immortal and I Am Blackwing and Nemo TV and Chaosic Silencer and T Martin, and the list goes on to so many other people that I've met. And apparently, it took me until now to realize that. So I'm back. I'm back to making YouTube videos, and to be honest, I don't care how many sports guys make fun of me for me doing this. Because at the end of the day, I'm happy being a video games journalist. I'm happy being an esports journalist. I'm happy being a gameplay commentator. More so than whatever the hell you guys are doing. I'm happy just being James. Because I haven't been that for the past 2 years. So with that said, I don't know what this channel is going to be yet. I guess this is a Call of Duty channel because of the gameplay in the background. I don't know yet, but it's here. And to all the friends that I have in the YouTube space, I'm going to hit you up soon, and especially for graphics and stuff, because holy crap, I need to really get back into that. And I need to really figure out what I'm going to be doing with this channel, and more so, what I'm going to be doing with my career. Because, I'm going to say this right now, video game journalism and esports journalism is my first choice, not sports. News and, business and all of that, yeah, that's a great thing. And yes, I'd probably make more money doing that, and maybe the first job I get out of college is doing that, and that's awesome. But at the end of the day, deep down, I'd rather be doing this. Fucking commentating over Call of Duty footage. Whether it be my own or a professional or, commentating to 1 viewer or 1 million. This is what I like doing. At the end of the day, it's what I am going to be doing. Getting back to being a YouTube commentator. I'm James, also known now as I Am Not Primetime, and welcome to my channel. Let's make this work.